Here comes a new challenger. The year is 1991. A young Deshaun walks into a laundromat in Jamaica, Queens, New York. Arcade cabinets right up front. But one game grabs his eye. Street Fighter 2. He finds a few open washers and loads up the clothes, then comes back. There are so many moves, so many buttons. After looking it over for a while, he pops in a quarter. He picks Ryu. He spends the whole afternoon there. He had to, as he was washing a lot of clothes, so why not spend all of his allowance too? Hadoken! Sonic Boom! Yoga Fire! You win! You lose! Perfect! He played, he lost, he played again. It was love at first fight. The graphics blew his mind. Alright, enough of the third-person stuff. This is an AI video, of course, but I still wrote most of this thing, and I am a real person behind this, you know, with feelings and bills and all of that, so please subscribe and hit that like button. I'll wait. Anyway, I'll just assume you did those things because you are such a good person who loves puppies and wants world peace and to save the whales and stuff. Where was I? Oh yeah, I would actually dream about Street Fighter and draw up possible combos on paper in my free time. Characters like Ryu and Ken felt so real. Chun-Li was fast, jumping off the wall, and I could never get past Vega when he would climb on the gate in the background. Ugh, so cheap. I lost a lot of money playing, but I loved every moment. Each fight was a new challenge. Every victory was a rush, every loss was a challenge to see what I did wrong. This game was about personal accountability. Your decisions determined if you won or lost. Well, most of the time, I was hooked. Street Fighter 2 wasn't just a game, it was a community. Remember the Shenlong hoax? That was before social media, before the internet even. Don't quote me on that, I know the internet was around since the 60s or something like that. But you know what I mean, the modern internet. We would crowd around the arcade cabinet. People would put their quarters up on the cabinet to show that they had next, and you better honor it, or there would be a fight. And there was a good chance you was going to lose that fight too, as these cats were not to be trifled with. No sirree, Bob. Everyone wanted a shot at the champion. And anyone could be the champion any day. To be honest, there were some folks who were clearly a cut above the rest, but that's not the point. Look, I'm trying to be nostalgic, let me have a moment please. Jeez, can an old man have his moments? Those were the days. From that moment I knew Street Fighter was special. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of my journey. From arcade to online, my evolution with Street Fighter. Street Fighter 2 was just the start. I skipped Street Fighter 3, yes I know Third Strike is great, but I didn't like the new characters and changes. And played some of the Street Fighter EX series. Then I took a break from Street Fighter, playing some other games like Tekken, and games in other genres until the arrival of, drumroll please. No drumroll? Whatever. Street Fighter 4 in 2009, which brought 2.5D graphics, focus attacks. It blew everyone away, this was the new fighting game revival. Then came Street Fighter 5. It had a really bad start, but grew into an amazing game. The whole V system took some time getting used to, but we eventually made it work. To be honest, the costumes and new mechanics really made that game better, because in the beginning, it was rough. But I digress. Each game added something new. New characters, new moves, new ways to play. But one thing remained the same, the thrill of the fight. And now in the year 2025, Street Fighter 6 is about to hit Season 3, the graphics are insane, the gameplay is smoother than ever. Yes, the drive system is crazy, but it's the best kind of crazy in my opinion. Each character feels like they are the best version of themselves. Except Dalsim, he needs some help, and please buff Lily, she's a worse version of T-Hawk and he sucked. It's amazing to see how far we've come. From arcades to online gaming, Street Fighter has evolved. But the core spirit remains the same. It's all about skill, strategy, and outsmarting your opponent. Level up, becoming a true world warrior. Being a Street Fighter fan is more than just playing the game. It's about immersing yourself in the world. Watch tournaments, analyze the pros, learn from the best. The beauty of Street Fighter is, even if you are not trying to become the next Capcom Cup champion, you still can enjoy the game at your skill level. Every match is a learning experience. I watched Daigo parry every hit of Chun-Li's super combo. Evo Moment 37, it was legendary. I watched Snake Eyes carry his team with Zangief, defeating a team full of seasoned killers. If he lost, it was over. He rose to the occasion. That, my new friend, is why I'm a Zangief main. Don't be afraid to lose. As a Zangief main, I know about losing a lot, believe me, buddy. Oh yeah, learn from your mistakes. Practice makes you prepared for the random BS you will encounter, and believe me, you will encounter a heck of a lot of random BS. Sometimes you have to add a bit of random BS in your gameplay too. It's good for your health or something. Doctor's orders. Disclaimer. Deshaun Payton is not a doctor and should never be listened to for health advice or anything else, as he's a random guy on the internet. The more you play, the better you'll get. Join the fighting game community, or as it's called, the FGC. I love to find good content creators who focus on the fun aspects of the game, like Maximilian Dude, Rooflamonger, Punk, MC Mura, Sajam, Smug, Broski, Justin Wong, Curious Joy, and Brian F. Being a true world warrior is a journey. It's about constantly learning, growing, and connecting with others who share your passion. Alrighty then, this has been Deshaun Payton using AI to make this video. See you in the next one.